Hello you fantastic people, and welcome back to Borderlands 3, to a very exciting video. We have found the second dedicated drop spot for the Maggie pistol. This pistol has been a fan favorite of myself as well as just generally the community. This thing is an absolute tank, and this dedicated drop spot is so much better than the original one, and you guys will be very happy to see where it drops from. If you guys didn't already know, the dedicated loopholes got spread out amongst a whole bunch of new bosses that originally did not spawn in the game as of last night's patch. And this one, it used to be super annoying to farm. You had to go to the System of Slaughter, do 5 rounds, and no one ever actually bothered doing it. This one, so much easier. You don't have to do side missions. You don't have to do annoying rare spawns. You don't have to do nothing. As long as you've completed about half of the way through the campaign, you can farm this. Also included in this video will be the Face Puncher shotgun, as well as the Rectifier shield and the Shooting Star shield, because they're in the same location. I thought I'd let you guys know as well anyway, but I assume most of you guys are going to be here for the Maggie pistol. So if you guys want to farm this one, you're going to have to go to Eden 6 and then fast travel to Reliance. Like I said, you actually don't even have to have completed the entire campaign all the way through. You just have to have completed up to the Guns of Reliance mission. If you guys don't remember which one that is, it is a mission you accept from Clay, and you go and break out the Jacobs gunsmith out of a COV prison. The COV prison is where you'll be farming this one. As you guys can see, I'll show it on screen for you guys in super fast speed up. It does take a while to get there, unfortunately. It's a little bit of a slow setup, but don't worry, the new station is super close, so it's a very efficient farm once you've got there. So first, from Reliance, you want to run through the entire COV bandit camp and jump on one of those log transporters or a shipping container transporter. Jump into the prison. Unfortunately, you cannot open the front gate. You can open it from the inside, but it does not stay open. Unfortunately, it closes up afterwards, which is super annoying. But once you're in there, there is a new station on top of one of the buildings in the prison, and you just jump in there from every single time, and it's a super efficient farm. Now, there are 2 COV named enemies which you'll be able to farm at the same time if you would like to. Both of them have 2 dedicated drops. The main one that you're probably going to be interested in is Turnkey Tim. He has the Maggie as well as the Shooting Star shield assigned in his dedicated loophole, which is awesome. He's very easy to take down. The secondary enemy is Meldoc, I believe is how you pronounce it, the Anointed. He is a little bit more irritating to farm because he is an anointed guy. He's got a ton of health. He has a shield, which is kind of annoying and does a ton of damage as well. But he drops the Face Puncher and the Rectifier shield. So if you guys are interested in those, you can tag farm, do both at the same time, and it's a bit more efficient as well. These guys don't unfortunately drop a ton of well drops. I farmed these guys 100 times. First in non-mayhem modes to make sure that they were definitely the dedicated drops, and then I turned it up to mayhem 10 to see if they dropped a bunch of well drops. Generally, the max you can get out of any particular one of them is 3 at any given time, and generally it's only 1 to 2 on average legendary drops. So it's not going to be a ton of well drops in this location, but of course if you guys want the Maggie or even the Face Puncher, is quite a popular gun as well, it's going to be a lot more efficient if you guys want to farm particular anointments from these guys here. Now, just quickly, I did say I farmed these guys 100 times with no mayhem applied to make sure that they were the dedicated drops for you guys. I thought I'd go through the drop rates for you as well, seeing as the drop rates were supposedly buffed for dedicated drops, so you guys can have a general ballpark idea of what you can expect after 100 farms of these dudes. After 100 runs, again on Mayhem 0, just dedicated drops, we got 16 Face Punches from Meldoc the Anointed, as well as 15 Rectifiers, which is a pretty decent drop rate. So it's around about 30% chance to drop one of the dedicateds, and it'll randomly roll between the Rectifier or the Face Puncher, depending on which one it feels like dropping. Turnkey Tim didn't quite drop as many. After 100 runs, he dropped 13 Shooting Stars and 10 Maggies. Not surprised, honestly, that the Maggie doesn't drop as much, because of course the Maggie is a well sought after gun, very amazing gun as well, so the drop rate is a little bit lower for that one. Generally about a 10% drop rate for that, or just generally a 23 to 20% drop rate for Turnkey Tim and his dedicated drops after 100 farms. Now, those aren't exact numbers for you guys. You might have a little bit more, you might have a little bit less, but that's a ballpark figure for you guys. Now, of course, I found it in Mayhem 0 just to make sure they were dedicated drops, but if you guys want 100% anointed drop rate as well as the Mayhem 10 damage, make sure you crank it up to Mayhem 10 or the highest Mayhem that you can handle with your builds to make sure you get the best rolls as well as the good anoints, which should be a lot easier now as well, seeing as they've reduced or taken out 21 of the trashy anointments in the game, so this should be a way easier farm. But yeah, that is everything I have for the Maggie, the Face Launcher, the Rectifier, and the Shooting Star dedicated drops. I hope you guys found this video helpful or enjoyable. If you did, don't forget to smash subscribe and like down below. If you guys have any comments, suggestions, farm tips, anything like that, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you guys want to check us out over on Twitch, it is linked down below, or just search CodyBQ on Twitch. We usually just make builds, hang out, find dedicated drops, and have a good time with chat. And yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I shall see you guys in the next video and our live stream. Till then, adios.